Welcome back to Can I Survive 100 Days in Goonaria, a mod pack that has every single freaky Terraria mod and resource pack that you can find. This is a continuation from episode 1, where we went from day 1 to 25. This will be day 25 to 50, everyone. So yeah, enjoy. So starting off again on day 25, because that's where we left off. A couple mods newly updated, a couple new mods as well, only like 2. Put them on the screen here, but you know, a lot of things that weren't once working work. Look at this. What? Oh my god, I didn't know I could do this. Wait, that's peak. Wait.
Oh, zoologist. Let me talk to you, zoologist. Oh.
Well, the Terraria T-Date mod did not last too long because I quickly realized that every single NPC in the crib is unhappy. Because they're so close to each other. But when you're in a mod pack with over 1,000 NPCs, basically, I'm not gonna go around the entire globe and make everyone their own individual house. Hell nah. So we give up on the T-mod dater. And then I spent like 50 minutes like running around the base, killing things, trying to remember what it was that I was doing. And then I was like, oh wait, that's right. I read a comment saying that this astral sand or whatever that landed next to my base after I killed the wall of flesh is gonna take over everything, so I have to quarantine the crib, and that's what I end up doing here. I low-key think it's spreading like crazy though. I low-key think this shit is starting to spread though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's getting a little crazy. They are strong, bro. Okay, we don't have any time to waste. Think, what should I do right now? I need to upgrade my storage space. Whoa! The sludge! Hold on, I don't remember the sludge looking like that. They must not know who they're playing with, bro.
Oh, and here's the boss log, by the way.
Yeah, I was also told to download the mod called the boss checklist. So I recommend everyone who's playing the mod pack with me do that as well. We end up going through the checklist and trying to get through all the pre-hard mode bosses in this episode, even though things, unfortunately, I wasn't too lucky. Let's just say that. We got contributors. So far, those are the only bosses we've got. We got hella hard mode bosses. We're 31% complete with the pre-mode bosses. We gotta fight the King Slime. Oink! Demonite storage, Luminite storage, Hellstone storage. Okay, so we got the storage. We got the different storages. Then we got the unit wand. Okay. That's got to be honeycomb or something. Ooh, shadow armor. I hate them black armors. We don't like black armors around here. We don't like black armor. You can't trust the black armor.
I used to know a girl, bro, and she always would like say love that for me, right? So when she said that and I was telling her about shit going on in my life, did that mean she did not give a damn? I always wondered that. Hold on, I'm blazing this mom. I'm not gonna lie, the afterburn is not working on. Not expecting this to be this difficult, bro. Off some damn diamond gem corns. Because I want some diamonds. I could really be like Gustavo Fring. That's his name, with the diamonds. See, I'm the only diamond supplier in this world. I don't give a damn. What is that? Bam. Okay. 720 items. We're never gonna need storage again. Okay, we got the storage set up. Finally, with the base being quarantined, I can go and do the next course of action, which is using the Pwn Hammer and the Crimson to get more ores to spawn underground. Or so I thought. You see, Calamity does this thing where the way you get more ores to spawn underground is not normal. Okay, you have to kill the mechanical bosses in order to get the better ores to spawn underground. And so I said, okay, yeah, we're definitely not strong enough to do none of that shit. So I'm just gonna focus on trying to get all the materials and exploration and things like that, and completing every pre-hard mode boss or every like army. And so that's what I do, a little bit of exploring. It does look important. This does look very important. I don't know, not a damn thing it does though. There's probably some really good ore that I can get from this biome. Okay, they low-key cooked with the instrumental though. You know what would be a perfect... Hold on, go back. Go back. They cook with this instrumental, bro. Turn this shit up. You know what, bro? This reminds me... I feel like this would be the music to play in your head, like... The first time you go to the store to buy some condoms. That's the music that was playing in my... I mean, I'm just saying, like... Because it was like monument... Alright, never mind. Whoa, is that a... I want your things in my room. I miss you all at a time. Okay, it's getting a little active. Okay, so this is the hollow. The hollow is this way. And then we jump over that and we get to the crimson. I don't know what this creature is, but this is the most annoying creature in the game. I can break through this now, right? Yes, I can. Okay, yeah, I remember how to play Terraria. I'm good. I'm like that. Get away from me! There you go. Evil, be gone. Be gone, evil. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting Souls of Night. I don't think that's right, though. No, it's not right, but we already figured that out, okay? I already told you about the Calamity thing and them changing up everything for no reason at all. So I say, okay, let me go back to base and let me get prepared. By getting the armor that I can get, because when you kill the Wall of Freaks, you get cobalt and palladium, or pallet, I forgot what it's called, but those two ores spawn in your world. And the funny thing is, I don't mine a single bit for any of these ores. You're about to see the bullshit that I had to go through in a couple of days here that actually ends up taking up most of the days that I have for this video. You're about to see, okay? And I think Terraria should definitely up the chance of getting this item. All right, that's all I have to say. Ooh, a derpling? Oh wait, I remember the derplings. I never liked derplings, bro. A mining shirt, a can of worms. Oh, okay, we just got hella lucky. We just got extremely lucky. Wow, huh? Interesting. So, and then we have more water leaves as well. There's apparently something else down here. Now you're probably wondering, what are you doing at the edge of the world? I'm fishing. Like I said, there's an item that I was supposed to get that I never got. Because on the right side, the ocean chest doesn't exist because it's all acid and some bullshit over there. Okay. And then on the left side, I didn't get the correct item from the chest. So now I have to fish for ocean crates, which have a 1 in 20 chance to be reeled in. And then the item that I need, which is the water walking boots, have a 1 in 10 chance. So what do you get when you put a 1 in 10 chance instead of a 1 in 20 chance? You get some bullshit. Okay. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some woman. E-I-E-I-Hoes. Old MacDonald was a pimp. Old MacDonald lost the kids. E-I-E-I-O. He then got a paternity test done and found out they wasn't his. E-I-E-I-O. And old MacDonald's wife told him to mind his biz. E-I-E-I-O. Let's be honest, if you had the chance to kiss these, hold on. A dragon fruit? Oh, this mother, ooh, I'm about to slice your shit. Now I bet you're probably like, Zio, I bet you didn't know there was a potion you could make to make it more likely for you to get crates. Yeah, that's why I'm in the desert, okay? Because I need sand for glass. I already tried that. I got the potion. Hell, I even stopped using the flesh eater
and spent a bunch of gold on getting the mechanic. I'm a mechanic. The mechanic's fishing rod. No luck, okay? No luck at all. Speaking of luck, there was a lot of unluck, okay? That's how it's always been for me in my entire life. So I got visited, not by Santa Claus, someone a lot worse.
Okay, so we're in the jungle. All we need is moon glow. I would assume it glows, right? What? Yo, okay. Shit. Awesome. Why would that even happen? Why would that even happen? Look at that, we found. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. All I need is one. Yes. It wasn't a cave, bro. Oh my god, there's more. Why did it not tell me in the wiki that they were in the caves? Whoa, why does the light fruit have? That's a that's not a sarcophagus, bro. A sarcophagus is where they buried Jesus or something, bro. Where they buried the pharaoh. See, I know my history, bro. Quit playing with me. Or wait, maybe that was like a no, that was not an esophagus. An esophagus is what we have in our throats. An esophagus is our throat. No, it's what we have in our throat. A sarcophagus is used to preserve by wrapping in bandages and covered in like some sort of embalming, whatever, bro. I don't remember. It's already working. Look at that fish! A fearless. Whoa. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Oh my god, yo. Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm free. Like 40 minutes. Boombo clot. I got a mount. Great for impersonating fossil full burst devs. I got a mount, y'all. Look at that. I don't even remember how to use mounts though, so we're not even gonna be using it right now. Yes, the pirate map. So we can start the pirate invasion. So it's been some time. We're gonna go ahead and open this titanium crate. Absolute dog shit. The only good thing that we got was the journeyman bait. And then 2 mithril crates. A godly falcon blade. Wow! Hey, wait a minute. Okay, wait, that was actually good. A tsunami in a bottle? Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so it wasn't all for nothing. That's a good thing. We need the tsunami in a bottle. So now we can get the cloud in the bottle with the tsunami in a bottle, right? We can combine those 2 things? I'm pretty sure we can. Let me go over here and talk to the well-endowed Squidward. You give me the rocket boots. Okay, apparently I can get pylons from anybody. Yeah, because I've got the molten charm, as we can see here. And then at the base, I also have the obsidian rose. All I need is the water walking boots. So I do need them. Okay, so I wasn't bugging. So we literally, I just have to fish until I get those. It's currently day 31. I don't know how long I'm finna fish for. Finna fish 5, bitch. I don't know why I don't know. But yes, it might take a minute. So and some masturbate. What? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Leave it up to me, bro. Leave it up to me to get jumped by some big ass. Oh my gosh, bro. That's just what I needed. The pirates! Yay! Take those. Yep, we can work with this. So, anyways, I installed the auto fishing mod. So technically, we're not cheating, okay? We're just adding mods. Okay, something very odd happened, but I'm not too mad about it. Apparently, and I don't know if the mod does this, but I opened up on my crates. I got 1 terabait and 6 zenith baits. That's a lot of bait power. I'm not too, what's it called? Upset. I'd low-key think the auto fishing mod is like doing that for us, like making it more possible for us to get rarer baits. I'm not sure. Someone might have to look into that. Either way, don't look into it until I'm finished fishing, okay? I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move a muscle. Let's see how long this okay, hold on, wait. Okay, 2 seaside crates already. You see what I'm saying? Bullshit. Oh, a minute. Okay, so we got it. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, so it took 10 days for water walking boots. And, you know, you would think that I could have a little rest from fishing for a little bit, but unfortunately, the game doesn't really work like that, so we have to fish more. Because I now have to go into the ice biome to get ice skates. Wow! Because I'm trying to make the Terra Spark boots or whatever. Okay, that was my end goal. That's why we needed the water walking boots in the first place. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long for me to get the Terra Spark boots, because I get the ice skates rather quickly, and then after that, I use everything that we got from the crates, which was a shit ton of palladium and cobalt without ever mining for it, to make armor. And so I get a full set of armor. I got the Terra Spark boots, and then I also got like the shark balloon combination thingy. So we've got a pretty good loadout on day 38. Pretty good loadout. What is that? What is that, bro? What could that possibly be, bro? The ice clasper. Of course, bro. Oh, there's a frozen chest here. Look at all that damage I'm doing. Oh my god, we actually got lucky, dude, and got them. Wow, I wasn't expecting to actually get lucky and get the boots that we need to get. Amazing. So, we're gonna put these in here. We're gonna put these in here. With these. And these. Gonna open these crates and fill that with that. Gonna open all 7 of these. Fill all of that up. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna quick stack. This is going to be a terrible night. Okay, so that's the twins. Tiger climbing gear, you can never go wrong with that. We can make amphibian boots, which is a hell no. I think that's all we want to make. Right. I just got kissed from both sides immediately. We can now make the frost spark boots and the lava waders. We're gonna make the lava waders. We're gonna make the frost spark boots, which now allow us to make the Terra Spark boots. Now we have the best boots in the game, right? Allows the ability to walk on water, honey, and lava. Grants immunity to fire blocks and 7 seconds of immunity to lava and reduces damage from touching lava. Allows flight, super fast running, and extra mobility on ice. I guess the best thing that we can do to get this lucky horseshoe really quick is take a graviton potion and just fly up into the air and look for a sky island. Okay, here we go. Give me the lucky horseshoe. You think we're gonna get it? I think we're gonna get it. Hell yeah, because we're lucky. Yeah, we're so good. We're so good. Okay, so now we've got the invigorating pink horseshoe balloon, which is the final chapter for that. Wait, I can make cobalt and polonium. Wait, what? I can? Oh shit. I already can. Wait, how much do we have though? Why are they celebrating over a toxic downpour? What kind of bullshit? I've always been the type to do the melee clash when it comes to this shit. Okay. Let's put on our new armor. I wonder what the set bonus is. The set bonus is life regeneration.
Finally, after all of that, we have a good set of armor, we have good equipment and accessories. It is time to fight bosses. Now we go on a boss rush. And so we get the checklist and we start going down the list, starting with the King Slime. So here's that.
Let's go for it. Wait a minute. Whoa! Okay, I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know the Slime King was like that. Okay, this is gonna be the easiest boss fight ever. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Well. And then who is this? Sam? The fuck, Sam? Look at it. Look, Sam nerdy at. Over here talking about the sky is falling. Oh, oh, lame man. Okay, let's fight the Slime King again. Oh, wait, we actually got something cool. We actually got something cool from that. We got a bacteria. We got a collectible summer card. A cyano burst. Okay. Interesting. Alright, it's day 40. These next 10 days are gonna be strictly boss fights. Oh, that's right, I don't take any fall damage anymore. That's nice. Look at that.
Can you guess what the next boss was? The Torch God. I don't know whose idea it was to add this in the game, but whoever it was, they need to be included in the development of Terraria 2. If they aren't, nuke the whole generation. Because this was the most creative boss in the game by far. And anybody who disagrees with me uses dirt to build their houses in Minecraft, okay?
The Torch God, they'll spawn him eventually, right? Right. Okay. Shit's getting a little... I'm getting attacked. Oh, okay, all the torches are getting unlit. So we just gotta survive the torch onslaught until the Torch God. Okay, whoa, okay. Calm down. Baby, calm down. No. I'm stupid, bro. Okay, we killed the torch. We've been killed the Torch God. That was the Torch God. Now we gotta fight the Desert Scourge.
Yep, big desert worm. The Alaskan bullworm is next on the list to get slaughtered. If I'm being honest, the underground desert is the most annoying area of this entire game. Because there's these purple
Ooh, hold on. There's these purple things. You know, from the movie Aladdin? What are they called? The thing you could... Up the doobla, the gotta get the rubby out of that, get the chili out of the bottle. You remember? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I struggled to get resources for the boss summons, and I forgot in the mod pack you only need to make one boss summon, and then you can summon a boss an infinite amount of time. So I wasted time on top of that, but when we actually got to fighting the boss, it was extremely easy. Before that though, and I recommend you all do this, build more houses, build more apartments, because after you kill bosses, you gotta assume that there's gonna be somebody trapped in the stomach of the beast. So they've got to have a place to live, and that's what I did before I went to the desert. It's 6 up. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, bro. Where's she at? Where's the goat? Here's the goat. Hello, goat. I need some stuff from you. I need a wrench. How much was that? 1 gold? Okay. You're breaking my balls. Here we go. This is one of the comments I remember, bro, because I read all the comments because I'm just a goat. My fault. Every time I say the goat, I just want to reiterate that I am not the goat. I need some water. Something came over me. I know I just swimming down. Might as well overheat to post of comfort. I'm with the science team. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the Anka statues I don't think they're moving even with the electricity. I don't know, I could just turn them off and on. It was more of a suggestion than a statement. But before we fight the worm boss, I just want to show you guys that I found an item after going through everybody at the hotel. I found an item that I'm gonna have for the rest of the series. Definitely. Rachel Brooks, the GOAT, she had a phone that basically allows me to teleport to either of the oceans and back home at the same time. It was 60 gold, which was pretty expensive, but for something like that, that's nothing. I'm probably not going to make like a boss arena, because like I said, this is pre-hard mode, so we probably won't have too much of an issue fighting it, and if we do, then we kind of just stink, you know? We're gonna eat the frog legs and the seafood dinner. Alright, whatever. Oh, okay, a little bigger than I thought, but actually it doesn't seem like this is gonna be difficult at all. Come on. Where's the big guy? Dead. I literally all I have to do is stand still. Sweet. Whatever. So we killed the Desert Scourge. Everyone, Desert Scourge has been killed. Yip yip, hooray. That is another boss down. And then we've got a bunch of Desert Scourge chests. So we're gonna go ahead and sort and see what these treasure bags give us. I think that's at least one thing from every part of its item pool. But a thank you from the Calamity developers, I'm pretty sure. You recover air while standing still underwater. That's pretty good. So we can breathe underwater now. We can go all the way to the right side. Dual daggers I don't really care about. Another one of those. Dashing creates a large protective sand veil which damages enemies inside it. Acceleration, I don't know what the hell that means, but I don't think it's as good as my brain. And then we got a couple of other things that don't really matter too much. Okay, I mean, I guess, right? The next boss is the giant clam. Spawns naturally underwater in the sunken sea. Yup, it's now time for the final boss of this episode. There would have been more,
I probably would have been able to get them all done if I didn't have to spend 10 days like a Mr. Beast challenge out in the middle of the ocean fishing for some boots, okay? But anyways, so I waste a lot of time on top of that thinking that the sunken sea was all of the acid rain and water on the right side when it was underneath the ground under the sand biome. I should have looked that up. That is definitely my fault. But we got a lot of loot with all of the potions that I used to breathe underwater and how I was like speed running going down there. And then I got killed by a giant octopus, which is right here, which definitely showed me that I was definitely not supposed to be there. Oh! And then we went to the sunken sea, and man, will I tell you, fossil full burst developer, something is wrong with this shit. You gotta fix this. Something cannot be right with this. Because when the boss starts, spawn rates fail. This shit gotta be ready to fake. I'm gonna wait for myself to regen. We're on day 48. This is the underground sunken biome. So the big slam guy is somewhere down here. Dude, I hate gins so much. They're the worst thing added in the fucking Modpack. Gins are so stupid. Because there's an infinite amount of them that spawn. They don't stop spawning, man. Yes, that would be pretty cool. Oh, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's the clam. Can it move? I don't think it can move. Oh, it can move! 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 Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I don't think this music is good enough for this boss fight, bro. Turn on something else, bro. Go ahead, turn something else on. Oh my god, that's so annoying, bro. It gets faster. My biggest issue were these metal birds, okay? Because for some odd reason, every time I would look for the clam and I would leave and I would come back, 15 billion of them would spawn under the water, okay? So I think there's some kind of conflict with them in this biome. First of all, birds shouldn't be underground in the first place. Where are you finna fly to? Hell? I don't get it, okay? Secondly, they take so much damage. It's like, how many of them are you gonna let spawn? So yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said the spawns, because they would be under the water swimming with me, and then they would also be above the water, so I can't get out the water to take a breather. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know why so many of them were spawning every time I tried to fight this guy, but that something's not right.
Why are there so many spawning? Dude, what is this? Okay, it's dead. We killed it. We won. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Not sure if Spencer's been roasted and digested now. Like, that was some dog shit. Was this acid rain? Using acid rain for downpour. How do I complete acid rain? Whoa, what is that? Okay, I like that, actually. I like this.
And with that, episode 2 of Can I Survive? Well, Can I Play 100 Days in Goonaria Terraria has concluded. I got a really cool, really strong weapon from this guy that I'm probably going to use for a while. It's called the Clam Crusher, which is pretty well-named item for Goonaria Terraria. But yeah, I demonstrate it here on the boss. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I'll let this last boss fight play through, and I'll see you all in the next part. If we hit the light goal. Okay? Good to know it's now like one of the easiest bosses in the world, okay? Wonderful, dude.